Interpolation using 3DLine method. Interpolating spot levels using 3DLine method is useful when survey is done along undulated ground. For example, in a canal survey, 3DLine method is very appropriate. We can do the interpolation using existing 3D polyline. But if 3D polylines are not available and only surveyed spot levels are, then using utility provided in these survey sections, 3D lines can be drawn. Create 3D polyline by selecting elevations, 3DET, 3JET. Text entities having elevation as its caption are referred as elevation text. Many surveying software work with 3D polylines which represent roads, canals, pipelines, etc. in a topographical map. These 3D polylines are polylines whose vertex coordinates have a z value. To create 3D polylines by using the available elevation text in a drawing, two options can be used, which are the 3DET and the 3JET commands. While working with 3DET command, one has to pick elevation text one by one, depending on which the 3D lines are drawn. Whereas, while working with 3JET command, one has to pick a group of elevations, where the program has an inbuilt line joining algorithm using which the 3D lines are drawn. Create 3D polyline by selecting elevated text, 3DT, 3JT. Text entities having z value in its properties are often referred as elevated text. Many surveying software work with 3D polylines which represent roads, canals, pipelines, etc. in a topographical map. These 3D polylines are polylines whose vertex coordinates have a z value. To create a 3D polylines by using the available elevated text in a drawing, two options can be used, which are the 3DT and the 3JT commands. While working with 3DT command, one has to pick the elevated text one by one, depending on which a 3D line is drawn. Whereas, while working with the 3JT command, one has to pick a group of elevations, wherein the program has an inbuilt line joining algorithm using which the 3D lines are drawn. Using such techniques, we have to create the whole drawing as shown in this drawing. Once the drawing is prepared, we have to mark the changes as explained in Interpolation Introduction chapter. Then we can interpolate spot levels at intersection of CS and LS or offset lines. Using 3DLine method, it is also possible to interpolate spot levels at any given point. Please note that all the interpolated spot levels within surface boundary will be created in layer 1.